Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. I'm John Caro. This is Eric Sapanik, and this is the Gold Spot. Morning, Eric.
Good morning.
What a week, huh? We've hit new highs with gold, a lot of other things, oil's spiking. What's going on?
Well, we hit all-time highs in gold. So we were up, a little above $2,070 per ounce. But that's not all. I mean, every metal out there has been rising. I mean, we've seen silver on the rise, platinum, palladium, rhodium hit like 21,000, jumped about 1,000 in a day. Then if you look at a lot of the, the industrial metals, I mean, even nickel was trading at such a high volume that it actually got closed down. Trading, I believe, is suspended till Friday. So we have seen some incredible reactions from the pressures of course, oil prices. And I mean, maybe you could fill us in to what in the world's going on with oil, because from what I just heard, sounds like the Ukraine is the whole reason why oil's going up. Is that true?
I don't think so. I think this has been building for years and years. I mean, I paid $4.70 a gallon this morning, and that doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen in 2 weeks. The people that are, in theory, in charge of our economy don't know what they're doing. They just keep pumping in money and policies, and there's no end to it.
And I think one of the most important things is that really what I see is a political shift right now to try to shift this narrative that the inflation and the gasoline prices are all due to Ukraine, because it makes our political class look weak and it makes them look like they have no idea what they're doing. We've never seen inflation like this since Carter, and I'm too young to remember Carter. I know you're not.
And I've tried to forget him. But the point is, the political class, the people at the Fed in Washington are seizing on any international event to deflect attention from the fact they've messed up our own oil production, they've messed up our own economy, and now they're just trying to make us think everything's going to be
And
okay.
the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell last week, when he came out, he was talking about the calculated rate. They're about 2.7% for the year, the CPI index, but Goldman Sachs is predicting over 3.7. So a far bigger number than what the Fed is estimating we'll see. But that, once again, guys, that does not include the things that are kicking the ever-loving out of the middle class, and that is your food costs and your energy cost. Those are skyrocketing, and those are not CPI numbers. So a lot of people are asking right now, when we look at metals, are metals done moving? Well, is inflation done moving? Well, everyone's saying no, and they're even being conservative about the numbers that they're saying no to. So, what do you think, John?
I think gold is a place to look seriously. The numbers are going to keep having upward pressure because of what's going on. Blaming the Ukraine really isn't more than a Band-Aid at this point. This has been brewing for years. At the same time, I'm hearing a lot of people are very nervous about what's going on in Europe. We're one bad bottle of vodka away from a nuclear war. And for us to think that Mr. Putin thinks the way Americans think about life, people, property is just, it's like being on the Titanic and waiting for the band to stop playing.
With that being said, the US dollar, I think, is much like the Titanic. Nobody thinks that it can sink, but with just the right amount of water, anything can go under. So hopefully we don't see that happen, obviously, but that brings me to my last point, and that is, don't wait to buy your gold and wait.
Pay attention.